Here's another cool thing that I got into recently. I never thought that this would be my kind of thing, but I kind of did get into it, and it makes sense. And this is the Arcco Boulder. So this is, well, I suppose you'd call it a pocket organizer. You could call it a wallet. Sure, yeah, it could do that. The objective of a product like this, and let me pull out these passengers here. The purpose of this is to be able to consolidate the things that are in your pocket into one pocket and keep them organized in there so they're not jingly jangling around. It makes sense if you have a big enough pocket. If you have kind of skinny jeans on, probably not. Or if you're a lady and you wear typical, ladies' clothing, tends to be a little more form-fitted than men's clothing, which is really more function-driven than form-driven. It might not work so well for your pants. This is actually a pretty small product. It might be hard to tell because it's in my hand, but when I got it, it was smaller than I thought it would be, and I don't know why, because clearly the measurements are published on the website. I mean, you can see the specs. It's just it was smaller than I was expecting. But I chose this model on purpose, and I'm kind of glad that it's this small because it does fit better in my pocket, and it does exactly what I needed to do. What I needed it to do was carry a credit card, my driver's license, a couple bucks, and a couple tools. Typically, this Olight, which I don't carry very often, this baton too. I do like this flashlight, by the way. It does the job, but I'm just not the kind of person that carries a lot of different things. I don't carry multiple knives, and I don't carry like a flashlight very often, unless I'm wearing pants that it works in. I don't mean if I'm going somewhere where I feel like I might need a flashlight, sure. But in terms of like, you see these EDC guys, like, this is my favorite flashlight for EDC. It's a very rare occasion, maybe once a month I would carry this. And I think the impetus for me buying this Arcco Boulder was because I didn't like the way that this thing clips in. The lens is at the top. So when you clip it into your pants, there's a pretty good amount of flashlight still showing, and it's the top. Like, it looks like a flashlight. If it was the bottom, yeah, it looks like a little battery thing. But I just wish that there was a way to reverse the pocket clip on this thing. So how can I carry it deeply in my pocket? I can put it in this Arcco Boulder, right? And it'll fit in this front right pocket, which is the wider of the two pockets. So then how can I carry a pocket knife here? Because if I can carry a pocket knife here, then I'm really consolidating my stuff. And it makes a lot of sense because normally, wallet goes in my back left pocket, my left butt cheek pocket. Knife and phone go in my right pocket. And the knife usually goes into the fifth pocket, like the watch pocket on the right side. But then the left pocket is like my junk pocket. Anything else that I have to carry goes in the left pocket. And I would carry this in my left pocket. So if I could put my knife and a flashlight and all of the wallet stuff that I need into my left pocket, and if it's comfortably, that's great. I've just consolidated 3 pockets into one pocket, and this does the job. So back here, typically I would I don't have one in here, but this is large enough to carry. I can carry three cards in here. Like, I'd carry like a credit card, a debit card, and my driver's license, and it fits. They stick up a little bit, which is good because you can grab them out, but they'll easily fit in there. On the inside, which I don't typically use, there is a smaller pocket. If you fold a bill, American currency bill, a couple times, you get it in there. It could be kind of hard. You'd fold it halfway, like lengthwise, and even so, it'll probably stick up a little. I actually haven't even tried, to be honest, because I don't usually carry cash with me that much, and if I do, I'd use a regular billfold wallet. And it snaps with these buttons. They work pretty well. All right. This, in case you're wondering, is not large enough to carry a vaccine card. The vaccine card is, or at least mine, I have mine in it's not laminated, but I have it in a small, like, plastic protector, like a sleeve, which makes it larger than a standard US driver's license credit card, that standard card size. So it's too wide to fit in here. And I live in San Francisco where there is a vaccine mandate. Now, any kind of restaurant you go into, they're going to ask to see your vaccine card. You can also use the app, the Golden State app, whatever it's called. I refuse to do so because I don't need the state, knowing more about me. Though most places will accept a driver's license and a photo of your vaccine card. So if I'm going to carry this out, I'm not bringing my vaccine card with me. I just keep a photo on my phone. So then the last question is, what blade, what knife do I carry with this, right? The flashlight, the credit cards and driver's license, and the knife. Not a lot of knives, guys, because there's not a lot of room left in this pocket. You can, if it has a pocket clip, you can clip it to the inside. I do that too. So I'll give you my first best option. They're all pretty good options, but I'll give you my first good option is, how about this guy? The Open L. This is the number 6. Pretty cool little knife, guys. Again, this is also really cheap. These things are less than 20 bucks. Why not? Yeah, you could slice apples with it. I went with the stainless steel one, by the way, the inox, not the high carbon steel. Why the hell would you need a high carbon steel in a knife of this? I don't know. I don't get that. It doesn't need to be that hard. This is a Boy Scout knife. But the beauty of these Open L knives is how thin they are and how light they are, which makes it a pretty good candidate. So this will slip right in there. And this is actually beautiful for an Open L because an Open L doesn't have a pocket clip. So if you want to carry around an Open L, you're going to have to carry it jingly jangling around and loose in your pocket. If you're going to carry it in your 5th pocket in your jeans, that right front watch pocket, which is typically a little smaller and tighter, it won't jingle jangle as much. But if you're going to carry this around, it's going to bang into your phone. It's going to bang into your keys. This is like a product made for the Open L. If you like your Open L, get this Our Company Boulder. You'll love it. And so what if you don't stick a flashlight on the other side? You could still put all your money into it and stuff like that you need to carry. But this is like a perfect match for the Open L. How about another option in terms of what will fit in this little pocket? How about this Kershaw ProTech Sprint? Know your local knife laws, guys. If you can't carry an automatic, don't carry an automatic. But this will fit in, and it goes right down in there. Not bad. That works pretty well. I'll give you another one. Here's the UTX 70. Again, know your local knife laws. But this is the skinniest knife I own. It easily fits in there. It's beautiful. The pocket clip is just tight on it, so it takes a. I don't want to like purposely loosen it up either, but that works pretty well. All right. One more option. Here's the Kershaw. Damn it. Kershaw Launch 13 or 9, one of those numbers, not the 13. Maybe the 12. This fits in here pretty well. This is a little bit thicker than the ProTech. One thing that I don't like about this Kershaw, if I were to carry it on my person, which I don't because it's not legal in San Francisco, I hate this branding. It just says Kershaw right on it. Like, oh. And it's not deep carry, so it sticks up. There's different reasons why deep carry would be good or bad. It has disadvantages too, but there's a lot of knives showing and it says Kershaw. Everyone and their mothers know that you have a pocket knife. Maybe not a scary switchblade, but everyone knows that you have a pocket knife. What are some other knives that can go in there? So you don't have to use this front pocket. Let it be empty if you want. You've got a pocket clip on some other knives. Here's the 0450, and you could just stick it down into the middle in here and let the pocket clip go down. So this would be a good candidate. You can carry your 0450 like this. If you don't like the pocket clip down, you could tuck it into the pocket. I'm trying to do this while watching the screen, guys, so it's hard. It's a lot easier to do when you're not filming yourself doing it. That works pretty well. I'll show you another one that works pretty well. How about the full-size Benchmade 945 or 940 Osborne? The full size. I guess the small size works pretty well too. The 945. This one fits nicely. It's a handsome looking package right there. So yeah, that works pretty well. Especially because I don't particularly care for the 940's pocket clip anyway. So this improves it a little bit. How about the Delica? Nope. Guys, Spydercos, love them. They're too wide. They don't work. They don't really work so well with this. You're going to have to scale up if you want to do that, or take out their flashlight. So let me give you a good example. Will it fit in the... Nope. It's wonky. It's bumping up against the flashlight on the inside. It's just not great. I tried it once, and it was uncomfortable, and that's actually why I put this lanyard on it. Because, like, guys, I love the Delica, but not a good candidate for this. You'd have to wear this without this flashlight, and then you're kind of taking so much out of this that it might not even be worth carrying this item. No Spydercos that I own work with this. If you have something like a Native Chief, it's pretty long, but I don't think it's that wide because it doesn't have a big hump. I think the Native Chiefs are like kind of a straight back design. They have an opening hole, obviously, but they don't have a big finger hump like this. It's straight back, and they have good jimping, and I think that's kind of the point of the Native Chief. So that one might be skinny enough. But yeah, so the two caveats: can't carry a vaccine card, can't carry a Spyderco. Otherwise, good product. Doesn't cost that much money. Give it a shot.